My name's Kent Peters. I'm the Bursar here at Guildford Grammar School. Guildford Grammar being one of the oldest boys' schools in Perth, founded back in 1896, and one of the founding members of the Public Schools Association. Guildford has a student population now of a little over 1,200 students, and as a result, our student management system and our financial systems are critical to the success and ongoing operation of the school. Guildford Grammar School is using, and has done for many years, Maize as its student management system as well as its financial management system. We had no real staff available on our own staff that had the level of technical knowledge required to effectively manage that in-house solution. But we were fortunate in that we do have an external provider, an IT contract that involved staff that were on staff with that company that did have significant Maize experience in their earlier professional lives. But there came the time, as often does, where the key staff member that was employed by that company had decided that it was time for a sea change, time to travel this great land. That put us in an interesting position as Guildford Grammar School. We were having some issues that were starting to arise within our own operation of Maize, particularly the modifications that we'd made over the years had seen the system become in some regards quite cumbersome, with multiple reports to choose for very simple tasks. We were at a real crossroads where we were considering whether Maize was in fact to be our system going forward. At that time, the account manager from Civica very bravely came to see me. We had all but made the decision that it was time for change, but he came with a solution that needed to be heard and needed to be given the opportunity to work, and that was the Civica managed solution. Whereas a Maize user, we make an investment, we determine the level of it, ranging from a bronze through to a platinum level, as to the level of managed service that we wish to be involved with. In our case, the decision was simple. We needed to have that high level support, and so we opted for the platinum level. That gave me the confidence not only to know that I had the technical experts on hand no more than a phone call away, but then when we raised an issue and we logged a concern, that we had a turnaround time of 30 minutes to get a response. That's critical in the operation of a school such as Guildford. We can't afford to have staff and systems and operations on halt whilst we wait for somebody to come up with a solution to a Maize issue. The solution also gave us the opportunity to purchase additional units of time that we could have Civica engineers and specialists work on our system, bringing enhancements but also bringing some changes that were needed to simplify many of our reporting systems. We've been able to take the time necessary to see that our own staff are trained and are up to date with the latest enhancements of Maize. The use of things such as secure pay for parents to be able to pay their school fees, whilst early days, is already experiencing significant uptake from our parent community. It's about trying to do things better, trying to make better use of the time that we have and the scarce resources we have and the money available to meet those challenges. Having access to the people that Civica have, people with many, many years experience, hands-on experience with Maize, gives not only myself but my operational staff the confidence that they can talk to experts. The changes have happened quickly for us. Less than 12 months down the track, we no longer are considering a move from Maize. We're looking at how we can enhance even further the suite of products that Maize has in our own operation here. Probably one of the most significant real things that we've been able to experience is the end of each academic year is that moment in time when one must roll the system. This year was the first time in my time at Guildford that we haven't had a major problem when it's come that time of the year to roll the system. People haven't had to sit here on the very cusp of Christmas Eve watching a computer system roll over and hoping that it might all work. Through the use of the managed system and the units of time that we purchased, we're able to have the right people here at the right time to make sure that the job happened, and it happened the most efficiently it could. Our system now is much more stable. We've been able to make sure that our system has had all the necessary patches and enhancements applied. And in some cases we found out that the system could do things that we simply were not aware that it could do. These are all of the sorts of advantages that I believe we've been able to have through use of the managed solution. Leave it to the experts is my advice. Invest the money. It's not a cost. The cost is if we don't do it. We have to spend even more trying to come up with additional solutions. By investing the money in a managed solution, I believe that we have made significant progress to providing the stability and the confidence in maize that we need as an organisation.